Oh, what's going on, everybody? It's JB here with the second edition of Burnley in the Champions League. Now, if you remember in the last episode, Burnley won by a goal to nil thanks to a late goal, you may recall, from Ashley Barnes. Now the test was really on at Turf Moor tonight, as we're going to give you, a full, as we're going to give you the full game from the turf. It was always going to be a crackaroonie of an atmosphere, whatever happened, and so it proved. As we take you to the turf, and it was a cracking atmosphere. So let's see how we got on against Athletico Madrid, who incidentally beat AC Milan 2-1 in their first group stage match. So it's over to Turf Moor we go, with me high up, perched in the commentary box. Hello and welcome to Turf Moor on a night that any Burnley fan will never want to forget. The two leaders on 3 points each face off each other here at Turf Moor tonight. We'll keep you abreast with the other Group D game between AC Milan and Bayer Leverkusen at the San Siro this evening. But our focus here is on the turf tonight. And Athletico Madrid, their star-studded side, who've come close to winning on many occasions under the management of Diego Simeone, the former Argentinian, and a return as well for Kieran Trippier, a former Claret as well. And what an emotional night it's going to be. But Burnley will not be worried about sentiment. Their win 2 weeks ago against Leverkusen was a magnificent achievement. Now they need to back that up with another stirring performance in front of 22,000 spectators, and it's the same team that won in Germany that take their places in the side. Barnes with the goal keeps his place alongside Chris Wood. Dwight McNeil looked a really good proposition on the left hand side, and once again he starts. Oh, this Claret side have done so terrifically well. This would be another feather in the cap. It was a terrific win in Germany 2 weeks ago. But tonight, this is a side that Kieran Trippier will know more about them. He will have spoken with his teammates here. This is how Diego Simeone has spoken. Of course, they've got Diego Costa as well, who's had a good record here as well in his Chelsea days. And Morata, of course, former Chelsea player. Trippier there too. Oblak, the goalkeeper. It's a pretty good side. So Burnley in the claret and blue, and Athletico Madrid in the red and white stripes with blue shorts. It's the Clarets at home, get us away, and attacking the cricket field stand to my right. This is Bardsley. He called Chris Wood, but Oblak is quickly off the line, and no trouble there. And Costa's through. It's Diego Costa now for Athletico Madrid. He's put it wide. Scored on his debut for Chelsea here a few years ago in a Premier League game. And should have really buried it there, the Spaniard. Hit the side netting. So a little let off there for the Clarets. The start of the match. Ben Mee to Ashley Westwood. Bardsley. Westwood. Cork. Westwood again. Chris Wood. And Jack Cork! Well, he can't believe he got himself into a position like that, but I think the flag had gone up against Cork for offside. So the goal would not have stood, but it was a nice defensive winning pass initially there by Chrissy Wood, which split the defence, but they'd all stood off and caught Jack Cork, who made a lovely run just offside a little bit. Here's Westwood to Bardsley. Carrasco in there for Athletico Madrid. Now Lodi. Partey. Oh, nice ball over the top of here, and Burnley could be stretched here. This is Carrasco. Barnsley trying to get over there. Correa has kept it in there on the far side, and Morata volleys it past the post. Two forwards throw. Chelsea strikers up front tonight for Diego Simeone's men. And Morata could not find a finishing touch. 16 minutes gone here at a very noisy and packed, jam-packed Turf Moor, but still 0-0 in this Champions League Group D game. Cork to Westwood. Henrik on the right. Loses possession, and Carrasco's in now. Rodi to Costa. Still Costa, good cross. Oh, and poked it well. Even right next to his own man, he took that one really well. Westwood. Henrik, oh, he's gone backwards. Burnley will see that as a chance wasted. But here's Ashley Westwood. Lining one up. Oh, and a great save by Jan Hobak. Westwood hit this superbly well. Must have been about 25 yards from goal as he struck it. And Jan Hobak making a smart save. So a corner kick. And it's the aforementioned Westwood. Curls it in there. Tarkowski there with Oblak. And Oblak got the fist away. Wood. Oh, nice turn. Wood! And denied by Oblak again. What about that for a piece of skill there by the Australian? But Jan Oblak again. Not for being budged. Not for boarding. Neil again. Sends it straight into the mix. Again Oblak with a fist away as we come up towards half an hour gone here at the turn. Costa races to keep that in, and he's done so. He's knocked the ball over to Correa. And now Rado Morata's waiting in the centre, but Correa through and pokes out to meet him and makes a fantastic save. Well, he's doing his England credentials, no harm at all, Nick Pope. That is an excellent save. Athletico Madrid corner. Turf Moor there as Correa made a good break. Held its breath. Carrasco with it. Taylor winning it. Oh, Bartley almost got it off the line. A moment there. Trippier. Well, every point across to this stadium. Correa again. Decent cross. Pope with an acrobatic fist away, and he did really well. Now then, Chris Wood. Still Wood to Westwood. And here's Ashley Barnes. He can't get past the defender that time. Cork winning well. That second ball was there to be won, and he won it well. Westwood. Cork again. Wood on the turn. Kicked away once more. Partey. Carrasco. Morata. Costa. Correa out onto the far side. Morata again. Last couple of minutes of the first half. Costa. Past me. Past Tarkowski. And it's shot over the top. Past one. Past another. And over it went.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
3 minutes at the end of the first half. Carrasco again. It's just too quick for Phil Barnsley, really. No situations. And Ben Mee gave it away. Morata can't finish. Pope having to turn it away. We're still playing here. Burnley nearly falling behind at the crucial moment. Pope again, saving the Clarets. And Carrasco once again will take the corner. 20 forward in those striped shirts as you'd expect. And then, and Pope distinguishing himself yet again. Hit goalwards, and what a save. Well, Pope's having a 9.5 here. Barnes hooks it away. Still Athletico Madrid on the break, and there goes the whistle. Well, both Jan Oblak and Nick Pope have made some magnificent saves. How it's still 0-0, we'll never know, but Oblak did all his good work in the first half of the first half. So too did Pope, but at half time it's goalless as we go to the break. Welcome back to Turf Moor as the teams restart the second half of episode 2 of the Burnley Champions League Road to Glory. No changes from either Burnley or Athletico Madrid in this second half. It's as you were. Henrik trying to break down the right hand channel. Partey into Costa. Now Morata. Partey again. Remember the next episode 3. What a game that is. Burnley against AC Milan. The 8 times winners. Well defended again by Tarkowski. Jeff Henrik. Chris Wood. Turned nicely there. Taylor to McNeil. And then what can a local lad do here? McNeil, corner. Well, certainly came off Trippier last. So it's got to be a corner to Burnley, surely. If it's not, the referee's giving a goal kick. Well, I think that's a little bit of a dubious decision, if I'm being honest. Nevertheless, it's all back with the kick. Westwood. Cork. Partey to Philip. Philippe, I should say. Here's Correa. Trippier. Oh, he did well there. So the clean play reveals to Dwight McNeil. And Correa with the cross. Once again, Tarkowski in the right place at the right time. An hour gone. Still goalless here at the turf. Wood. Can't find Cork. He then makes a late challenge, but the referee astute enough to play on with Alvaro Morata. Herrera. Gets it back to Nick Pope. Now Charlie Taylor. Chase off on McNeil, but he can't reach it. Jack Court's going to get booked for his earlier misdemeanour. He's furious with 1 or 2 of the Athletico Madrid players who reckon he made a meal of it. We're going to see Vitola come on for Angel Correa. Trippier with the throw then. Here's Herrera. And Vitola gets his first touch and his second. Alvaro Morata. Diego Costa. Vitolo's in behind on the right. There's the cross. Oh, good day. Once again, James Tarkowski. Marks 10 out of 10 for being well positioned. No, can they get Henrik in behind? No, they can't. Still goes here at the turf. Costa. Carrasco. Still Carrasco. Herrera in a bit of space. Thought he might have had the shot then. Carrasco again. It's Henrik. Comes away once more. Me in the way. Ashley Barnes holding it up. Ashley Westwood. Dwight McNeil. Still Dwight McNeil. And Barnes again, turning! And a tremendous save by Oblak. Barnes looking for another 20-yard screamer, but Jan Oblak had the answer. Off goes Diego Costa. And Felix is the man who's replaced him. But it's Burnley on the attack. Tarkowski up. Oblak this time with a decisive catch. Really well there, the goalkeeper. Hope has not had a save to make in the second half. But now it could be in, no, offside. We'll see Robbie Brady come on. We're also going to see Coca replace Herrera. With 5 minutes to go. At the moment it's stalemate. And here's Robbie Brady. What can the Irishman do? He gets his first touch straight away, that's what happens. Burnley won late on at Leverkusen. Can they do the same? Not with passes like that, they can't. Tarkowski there again, he done really well. Brady. Westwood. Might be space opening up here. Westwood! So near, but yet so far. Gone away from Thomas Partey. Beat Jan Oblak, but beat the far post. We've played the 90 minutes. 3 added to come. Well played. Ben Mee got the header in well. Might have one more chance for an attack here. Brady. And Westwood again. It's actually Westwood. Still keeps it alive. Barnes! And Oblak saves again. Away to stoppage time at the end of stoppage time. And Burnley are going for the kill. And what a magnificent save from Oblak. With the right arm, would you believe? Westwood. Oh, it just well break for Brady. There goes the whistle. It's a point each. And Athletico Madrid will be the more happier side than Burnley. We really went for it in the second half, but Oblak made 2 magnificent saves near the end. And Burnley denied, but it's still a point. And that's an important statistic, really, in the grand scheme of things. No goals tonight, but plenty of excitement and plenty of drama. But the final score is a point apiece. It's finished Burnley 0, Athletico Madrid 0. So a point apiece there at the turf. Burnley did try, honestly. They knocked on the door, but Jan Oblak had all the answers and he made some really good saves. Mind you, in the first half, Athletico gave as good as they got, and it ended up being the Nick Pope show as well. So both goalkeepers coming out with a lot of credit, and it finishes 0-0. In the other match, Milan 0, Bayer Leverkusen 2. So the table is this. Athletico Madrid still lead Burnley on the goal difference, but now Leverkusen are a point behind in third, so they're just creeping up a little bit on the rails. But with Burnley having to play Milan twice in 2 games, and I'm sure that Milan will still want to keep going as things stand. Let's just check the other groups at the moment. Real Madrid top with Paris and Galatasaray with a point, 3 points each. Club Brugge with 1. Group B, Bayern Munich, Olympiacos, Kalmar and Lokomotiv Moscow. Looks like Bayern are running away with that group. Group C, Manchester City and Atalanta have 6 points each. Now on the for Shakhtar Donetsk in 3rd and Zagreb in 4th. Group B, Liverpool 9 points. They played 3 games. Napoli the same amount with 6. Genk 3, Salzburg 0. Barcelona top as well with 9 points. They play 3 games. Dortmund have 6. Inter 3, Prague 0. Red Bull Leipzig 9 points. Benfica. Some of these have played 3 games. Hermannstadt Look at that, minus 13 goal difference. They're having a bad run. No points. And finally, Chelsea, 5 points. Joint top with Vale. And Ajax a point behind in 4th. Could be a long little group H, that one. But when we return for episode 3, which will be the 3rd game of our Champions League group, we stay at Turf Moor. We take on AC Milan. And I hope you can join us for that as we go into the 3rd stage of our potential, I say potential, road to glory. At the moment, it's a little bit dodgy at the moment, but at the moment, we're still unbeaten. That's okay at the moment. But with Leverkusen right up there, these next 2 games against AC Milan are going to be massively important. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for any future videos. At the moment, with the current coronavirus stuff at the moment, with no live sport to bring you at the moment, so I'll bring you all these, plus Cricket 19 videos. And so once we get the opportunity to get some live sport together and all this stuff gets lifted, we'll be able to bring them back. But at the moment, it's looking very unlikely at the moment. But until that time comes, keep tuning into the channel. Subscribe as well to Trevor Sports on his channel and all that. But as I said, don't forget to leave that like, and we'll see you for episode 3 very soon. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you for episode 3 of the Burnley Champions League Road to Glory, where we'll take on AC Milan. Join us then. Bye-bye. Ashley Westwood lining one up. Oh, and a great save by Jan Hovak. And now, well done, Morata's waiting in the centre, but Corrier's through and pokes out to meet him and makes a fantastic save.